morning, students.
Good
Good
morning,
morning, Teacher
teacher.
Day.
Okay, so students, before we start our class for today, um, let's have our prayer first to be led by Jessa Jane or Nopia. Okay, is Jessa present? Okay. Okay, so since we're done with our prayer, before we start, let's have first our attendance for us to know who is absent for today and who is present. Okay, let's begin with is Ornopia John Milfred present?
Present, teacher.
Very good. How about Ornopia Jessa Jane? Okay. Let me call on Berdida Mary Grace.
Present, teacher.
Perfect. And then Berdida Ken. Is he around?
Present, teacher.
Okay, I see. Also, Prince Agustin Mingila. Agustin? Oh, so Ago is present, but his mic is not working properly. Okay, so Zion Angelo Berdida. Are you present? Also, Zion Angelo is present. Yeah. Okay, Zion Angelo is present but nagkalisod siya sa iyahang device karon. Okay, so I think everyone is present. Good job, everyone. Okay, so let's begin with our discussion for today. So before to discuss with you the poem, let me first ask you some questions. I think I listed here 10 questions that is related with a poem about a fish. So question number one, why do fish have scales? Can anyone answer this question?
Me, teacher.
Who's that? Is that Can Berdida?
Yes, sir. Teacher.
Okay. Mhm. So can you tell me why do fish have scales?
To protect themselves, teacher.
Very good. Very concise and short. But yeah, perfect. So, okay, let me move this. And for question number two, how do fish breathe? Is that Jessa want to participate? I think your mic is off. Can you unmute?
Teacher, me teacher.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you give
Can you
me
give
your
me
idea
your
about
idea
how
about
do fish breathe?
just like us, fish need to take in oxygen and expel carbon dioxide to survive.
Very good.
Very good.
I think you have the best answer for this. Yes, just like us, fish can breathe through their gills. But in water, yeah, they're using their gills to breathe in water. Unlike us, as human, we breathe through nose. Okay. So for question number 3, what do fish eat? Any volunteer? Oh,
Me, teacher.
okay. Mary Grace. Go ahead. You can
There are
answer.
many kinds of fish, teacher. So, some fish eat worms, some fish eat plants, and some fish eat small fishes.
Yes, very good. So with so many different species of fish, just like Mary Grace trying to tell, there are a lot of species of fish. So they can eat like worms, smaller organisms, and also even other fish because there are predators because they are small, just like shark. They'll be eating small fishes like tilapia and many more. Okay, for question number 3, why do fish swim in schools? Tricky.
Our teacher,
Oh, John Melfred, can you give us your idea about this question?
um, I think teacher, to protect themselves from the predator and to save them from in swimming, or because when you are packed to each other, you can save your energy for a long swim. I guess teacher.
So, John Milfred, your guess is correct. Yes, for some many reasons, fish schools in a group because they're forming a defense mechanism that is also called a larger group, and it is also easier to find and to share food also. Yes, you're very good with that. And then with question number 5, here it is. How do fish sleep? How do? What positions are they having if they're going to sleep? Oh, Zab Zab.
Maybe. Maybe not. No.
Yes, very good. So most fish, thank you for that, Zab Zab. So most fish exhibit signs of resting by reducing their activity and metabolism. So mostly of them, dili sila mulihok o mustay ra sila sa ilahang comfort zone, like mutago ra sila para dili sila makita sa predator. Okay. Just like the movie Nemo, sorry. 'Di ba mukaan matulog raman sila sa katong coral reef? Have you seen that movie, guys? Finding Nemo?
I seen it, teacher.
Okay. So
Nagito
in
yung magkanang kunkuan gani itong si Dory.
just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Okay.
Oo, mao
So
na siya.
mhm. Okay, let's move on in question number 6. Why can fish be high in mercury? Why? Can anyone answer this question or give
Yung
ideas?
teacher,
Oh, again, John Milfred or Nopia.
because teacher, it is caused by the people's pollution, which is plastic that they throw in the sea,
Yes, you are
or
good.
other metals.
Sorry. Mm. Yes. John, you are good with that. You are correct because some fishes have been eaten some mercury that is poisoning, but it's not as simple as it sounds because there is what we call elevated levels of mercury in fish as a result of pollution within the food chain. Okay. So, okay, let's move on in question number 7. Do fish feel pain? Can anyone share their ideas about is fish having feelings of pain?
Ako, teacher.
Oh, John Milfred again. Very attentive. Very good.
Teacher. Kasi, ay, kuan, teacher. Parihara man ang kuan, fish ug ang kuan, kita. Kay masakita naman sa ta.
Yes. Very heartwarming. Yes, John. All of us is have these feelings, but eventually humans has a higher level of thinking, so that's why we can talk, we can do whatever I want. But unlike fish, basig kuan animals ra sila kay maka-feel gapon sila og pain. Okay. So in number 8, question number 8. What is considered a sustainable fishery? Rook rook. Can anyone? I will accept guess or any idea.
May teacher, me.
Is that Zab Zab?
Yes.
Okay, Zab Zab, what is your idea about that? That's
When is people?
mhm.
When is people? People fish.
Okay, very good, Zab Zab. Yes, you are right about that because it is considered sustainable fishery is one that is able to maintain catch over time while keeping the fish healthy in their population level. Okay, so in question number 9, what is overfishing?
Me, teacher.
Oh, Jessa.
Um, of, my answer, teacher, is overfishing is a critical issue for our ocean. It occurs when more fish are caught than is sustainable.
Okay, very good. Exactly. Yes, overfishing is a critical issue for our oceans. Example doings are throwing dynamite in the ocean. That is also considered overfishing because they're not killing only the big one, but also the small one. Okay, so in number 10, why are fish so important?
Me, teacher.
Teacher.
Oh, Ken Perdida. Let me
Thank
hear
you.
you.
Me, teacher. Me, teacher. Ikaw, me, teacher. Me, teacher.
Oh, okay, Ago. Okay, Ken, since you already answered earlier, let's give Ago a chance. Ago,
Fish is important because human and animals eat fish.
wow, very good. Yes, it is very important because fish is the most important key players in ocean and also in our ecosystems. Okay, so I think we're done through our question. Let's move on with our poem or poem. So the title for the poem is A Fish Wish. Everyone, can you read it for me? Okay, open your mic. 3, 2, 1, go. Start reading.
Fish wish.
Fish wish.
I wish
I
I
wish
I
I
wish
could
could
I
swim
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 underwater like a
underwater
underwater
fish.
like
like
a
a
fish.
fish, no rubber flippers.
Rubber
no rubber
flippers,
flippers,
Just a
just a
just a
tail
tail I
tail
and
could
I
switch.
could swim.
fish.
I
I
would
would
I
not
would
not
not
need a
need
need
tank,
a
a
tank,
tank,
snorkel, or
snorkel,
mask.
snorkel, or
or
mask.
Breathing
mask.
underwater would
Breathing
be an easy.
Breathing
underwater would be
underwater
an
would
easy
be
An
an
task.
easy
easy
task.
task.
I would
I
I
swallow
would
big
would
Swallow
gulps
swallow
of
big
big
water
gulps of
gulps
water
till
of
till
I
I
water
got
got
till
my
I
my
got
fill.
fill.
my fill.
And then I
And
would
then
and
I
then
put
Then
I
I
it
would
would
push
put
it
out
out
it
of
of
my
my
gill.
gill.
in my gill.
The
The water
water
moves
The
out
moved
water
and
out
the air
moves
and the
stays
out
in.
and
air
the
stays
air
in.
I wish
I
stays
I
wish
had
I
in.
brightly
had a
colored
brightly
scales
colored
instead of
scales
boring
instead
old
of
skin.
boring old
Bring
skin.
old skin.
I would be
I would be
able to
able to
do
do
its
flips,
flaps
flop,
and
and spin,
spins, zoom, dart,
dart,
and
and
jump
jump
with a
with a
twitch
twitch
of
of
my
my fins.
fins.
Okay, very good, everyone. So from this poem or poem, can you give me unfamiliar words?
Our teacher.
Okay, go, John Milfred.
Flippers teacher.
Flippers, very good. Okay, anyone? Yes, flippers is one of our unfamiliar words. Very good.
Hey teacher.
Napati-
Okay, Jessa.
Okay, just Kuan teacher. Fins.
Yes,
Yes.
fins
Fins
is one of
is
our
one
unfamiliar
of our
words in here.
here.
Okay, since our topic
Since
is
our topic is
fish, we need to determine what are the...
Napa teacher.
Oh, okay, John, go. Go ahead.
Gulps teacher.
Are you referring to the word gulps?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Okay, gulps also is one of our unfamiliar word. So guys, in here in this poem, we can say that there is a lot of unfamiliar words that we are not familiar because we're only in elementary that most of the words in here is not being discussed yet with our teacher. But right now, I'm going to discuss to you some words that are unfamiliar to you. So this is the list, or these are the list of unfamiliar words of the poem. So first is rubber, flippers, fins, gill, and scales. Okay, first is rubber. Rubber is a tough, elastic, polymeric substance made from the latex of a tropical plant or synthetically. Okay, so the sample sentence of this word is the workers chop the rubber trees. Okay, so anyone who can volunteer using the word rubber in a sentence? Can anyone?
My teacher. My teacher.
Is that ago?
Me. Zab zab.
Oh, zab zab. Okay. Zab zab, can you use rubber in a sentence?
My slippers need rubber.
Okay, very good. So Zab Zab is trying to say that his slipper is made of rubber. Yes, very simple, yet he used the word rubber. Okay, very good. Next is flippers. So the definition of flippers is it is a broad flat limb without fingers. It is used for swimming by various sea animals such as seals, whales, and turtles. So as human, mao niya atong gigamit. Mura siya flippers sa mga animals pero mura gihimo sa mga tao. So sample sentence is like the flippers are of moderate size and slightly sickle shape. How about you guys? Can you use the word flippers in a sentence?
Teacher, na kay pangutana, teacher.
Yes, John, what is that?
Unsay kalayan sa flippers o chinelas, teacher?
Ang flippers, kay gigamit na siya usually sa ocean. Then, ang slipper, kay gigamit na siya sa land.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. John, since you asked me a while ago about what is the difference about flippers and sleepers, can you give me some example of us? Can you use the flippers in a sentence?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Go ahead.
When I swim in the ocean, I use flippers to faster my swim.
Okay, very good. Yes, by the use of flippers, you can swim faster than the usual. Okay, next is the third unusual word is the fins. It is a flattened appendage on various parts of the body of many aquatic vertebrates and some invertebrates. Examples of this are fish and cetaceans. Fins used for propelling, steering, and balancing. Okay? So, ang fins guys, kay dili ra kay nasa isda. Including kanang mga cetaceans also. So, sample sentence of this is, the green fins were still there. Okay. Are we good with the fins?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So, number 4. Gill, the paired respiratory organ of fishes and some amphibians by which oxygen is extracted from water flowing over the surface within or attached to the walls of the pharynx. What is okay, so the sample sentence is fish have gills to get the oxygen out of the water. Okay. So anyone can you give me another example using the gills? Use the gills in a sentence.
Me, teacher.
Oh, ago. Is oh yes. Ago?
Fish use
Oh, teacher.
Let's give Ago oh, okay, I think Ago is having a technical error in her I mean in his end. So John, okay, you can answer this. Can you give
When my
mhm,
okay na,
okay?
teacher.
Okay,
When my
John.
mother cook fish, he sep- he detach the gill from the fish so that we will eat it.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's move on with the fifth unfamiliar words. Scales. Each of the small, thin, horny, or bony plates protecting the skin of fish and reptiles, typically overlapping one another. So, mo ni siya sa Bisaya pa gitawag og himbis. Sample sentence. The fish scales 2 pounds. Okay. So are we good with the unfamiliar words, guys? The 5 unfamiliar words?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So let's move on with our next topic. Or, okay, right now we'll be having our first group activity in regards of the topic of the poem of a fish. So with this, okay. So with this first activity, so before we start our class earlier, I already group you into two groups. So the leader for the group one is John Milfred, and then for the group two is Mary Grace. Is that right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so for the group one, the members are Ken and Jessa. Is that right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, and for the group two, with the team leader Mary Grace, his members are Ago and Zabzab. Is that right? Okay. So as you can see in their screen, students, there is a paper and then has a picture and also a poem. So each of you will read what is written on the paper and share your ideas or understanding in a creative way, like an act or a storytelling about that poem. Okay, so guys, I will give you 5 minutes to think about what is the meaning of the poem, and also you can have your ideas by having a creative presentation. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, very good. So we'll be back exactly at 9:39. So right now I'll be giving you your 5 minutes to think about um the two poems. Okay, so your 5 minutes for the both group is done, guys. Students, for the group one, can you give me your idea about the poem entitled The Apple?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, John, can
Yes,
you give me your
teacher.
idea?
Teacher,
Teacher, nara akong presentation, teacher.
I
Okay.
am group 1 teacher.
Oh,
Okay, ato sa POM teacher kay, di ba? Ang ingon ato teacher kay kanang kon. Nay, koan, apple tree. Tapos, pagkita niya apple tree, iyang gikat-kat.
mm,
Nya tapos, pag human niya kat-kat, natagak ang usa, iyang gikuha, nibalik sa koan, sa ubos. Tapos,
mm,
pag human niya kuha, ikaon niya, maura teacher.
very good. Word by word. Thank you, John. So yes, the palm apple is yeah, he climbed up the tree and then picked the apple, just like John Milfred said and explained about his idea. Yes, very good. So yeah, clap our hands, everyone. So let's move on for our next group, Team Mary Grace, Group Two. Can you give your idea about the poem entitled "I Have a Little Frog"?
Okay, teacher. Good morning, teacher. Good morning, classmates. Mo ni among answer. Uh, sa first line nga I have a little frog, murara na siya og naa kay pet. Dayon butagaan nimong pangalan, nya imong liguan, nya imong alagaan. Para happy ang life.
Mura man nagbugma teacher.
Ooh. Okay, so Mary Grace, yes, you are correct about that. Na kani siya nga poem kay it's all about petting the frog. Yes, the persona of this poem is like he has a little frog, he or she has a little frog. He named his little frog Timmy Tim. And then yeah, the rest of the poem said in here that he put her pet into the bathtub to see if he could swim, and then drank up all the water. And then, yeah, all of this, he drank up all the water and gobbled up the soap. And when he tried to talk, he had a bubble in his throat. So, meaning in here, the person and the frog in here is having a fun time together. Okay, so I think we're done of our first activity. So let's move on with our second activity. Okay.
Hi, teacher.
Okay. So this is our second activity. Can you guess what is are we going to do with the second activity based on the picture that you have seen in the screen?
Unsa man na, teacher?
It's drawing time. So based on your poem by group. So group 1, John Milfred, Jessa Jane, then Ken will be drawing, will be having to draw, they will going to draw the poem entitled The Apple. Okay, so it's like unsay lang nasabtan sa kanang nga poem ilahang i-draw. Okay, so for group 2, I have a little frog. So with this poem, para same ra sa group 1, ilahang i-drawing ang ilahang na-understand sa kaning nga poem. Kagets ra batanan? Okay, very good. So I will be giving you a 5 minutes or maybe 5 to 10 minutes for you to finish your activity for today, for your second activity. But if you finish earlier, just tell me. I'll be here waiting for you, okay? Are we all good,
Man ako,
guys?
teacher.
Oh, very artistic, John Milfred. Very good. Can you show us your artwork?
Era, teacher.
Can you focus on the screen, John? Okay. So okay, there's a tree apple. Very good. Clap your hands, everyone.
Walay tao,
So,
teacher.
yes, because they're very busy doing their artwork. Okay, so out of 6, there is one who finished early with the artwork, with the activity. So let's, John, let's wait for your classmates to finish it, okay?
Dara ako, teacher ay.
Here's mine, teacher.
Apple.
Wait. Oh, apple, very good. Oh, I see Grace also.
A frog,
Wow.
teacher.
Ana, Grace.
Kamaayo ba? Uy, napurma man jud ang frog. Okay, everyone. Thank you.
Grace.
So only Ago, Ken, and Zabzab. Go, guys.
Man ako drawing, teacher.
Oh, okay, Ken. Can you show us your artwork?
Ay, maklaro ra.
Okay. Okay, so based on your drawing, Ken, there's a person eating an apple, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good, Ken. Zab Zab and Ago. Okay, Zab Zab. I think he's done with his artwork. So the color that he has chosen is color yellow. I think, wa pa siya nahuman. Sige, go Zab Zab. I think si Ago kaya disconnect. Okay, okay ra. Okay, so students, while waiting for Zab Zab to finish his artwork, by the way, I'm going to let you see what is the criteria for the grading of this first activity and second activity, okay? So this is the evaluation of the activities. Cooperation is 20%, creativity is 20%. This mo mayakuan guys, sa creativity kay okay ra jud kaayo basta makita lang ko sa inyong hard work sa inyong gipang drawing, okay na kumuhatag na ko perfect score, okay? So teamwork, yeah, I see a while ago nga nag teamwork jud mo sa inyong pag brainstorm sa inyong ideas sa first activity. Then coherence, if inyong artwork is related sa inyong poem nga gidiscuss a while ago sa first activity, and then the content is there. So the total of our activities for today is 100%. Both of the first activity and second activity, I will be total adding them to have a result of 100%. Okay? Is that okay, Ago? Okay, so ang gidrawing ni Ago kay Frog with the color that he used is color red. Okay, si Zab Zab. I think kumana si Zab Zab. Can you show to us, Zab? Okay. So, okay, so ang iyahang gidraw kay Koan Frog. And then, ang color niya yung gigamit kay, I think, green or blue. Sorry kay medyo blurry. Pero okay ra. So, everyone, I think you all have a wonderful job doing with our activities for today and participating. So I think this is all for today for our meeting. I hope you can participate also with our next activity that will be going to, I think, next Wednesday. Because for this week, we will be having our first grading exam. Okay? Everyone, napa mo diha?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, guys. I'm very proudly to say everyone nakamutanan karon kay nakakuha og 100% sa inyong duha ka activity. Yay! Good job, everyone. Thank you sa
Thank
participate.
you, teacher.
Okay, and then makita-rata ninyo next meeting. Okay, mag-send ako og mga topics nga akuan um sa inyong LMS. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.